Right, so I started with one singular football shirt, and now I have a whole mountain of them. So Ellis, how do you start collecting football shirts? Collecting in itself is pretty simple. You buy stuff, then you keep them. There we go. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Only joking, ha 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 ha! Let's get into it. I'm still relatively new to collecting shirts. I've been doing it for just over a year or so, so I think I'm in a good position to talk to people who are starting out or maybe haven't done it as long as I have, talk to you about some handy tips, my best advice I can give, and also some lessons I've learned on this short journey. It's like The Hobbit. I'm going on an adventure. My first tip, and it's something you need to consider, always set yourself a budget. If it's £20, £200, £2,000 a month, set yourself a budget and make sure that you stick to it. This budget will be what you're clearly comfortable with spending. As soon as you go over that, you need to question why you're spending that much and what else you could spend it on. Just items of clothing, they'll always be there. You need to decide what you want to do. Do you want to collect club shirts? Do you want to collect only classic shirts? Maybe you only collect new shirts. Maybe you only collect sweatshirts. But you need to define what it is you want to collect. You can't start a collection without defining exactly what it is. If your definition is you're going to collect anything, then that's fine. That's also a definition. But just define what you're collecting. That way you can't be led astray whilst you're trying to start your collection. Hope that made sense. I said the word collect a lot there. The next thing to consider is defining your holy grails. These don't have to be the most expensive, most out there shirts. These have to be the shirts that you want the most and one day want to own. For example, when I started collecting, I had 3 holy grails. 1, 2, and 3. And to be honest, now I have these 3 shirts really at the point now where, in terms of retro shirts, I'm not really focused on buying or spending a lot of money on too many of them. Don't get me wrong, if an amazing deal comes up for a great shirt from the 90s or maybe even earlier, I'll still probably go for it, but I'm not looking every day, I'm not actively searching for shirts. Retro ones anyway. When it comes to buying shirts, there is so many amazing sites out there for you guys to get shirts from, so be sure to see on screen right now. If you're after retro shirts specifically, these sites on screen are amazing. It's always incredibly important, if you're looking to get the best bang for your buck, to shop around. There's literally dozens upon dozens of sites that sell retro football shirts. So it's important that if you see a shirt, you shop round to go for it. If you see a shirt you love and it's around £200, why not Google that shirt? Why not search on eBay to try and save yourself a bit of money? Don't just go for it on the first site that you see it. I know we've all been potentially victims of that ourselves, but once you see a shirt, take the time, go around and spend an evening or so searching to see if you can actually find that shirt a bit cheaper. Another great tool you can use is Twitter. There's so many amazing Twitter accounts, whether they're sellers or just part of the community, linked in the description, that will help you. They'll sell shirts. There'll always people selling retro rare shirts lower than the prices online on these sites, on their Twitter accounts too. So be sure to check some of them out in the description if you're looking to save yourself a bit of money. And also, just in general, Twitter is a great place for the football shirt community. There's so many friendly people. They'll offer advice, they'll offer tips, they'll offer tricks. There's so many accounts linked in the description, and I would recommend you follow as many of them as you can, because it's a great tool. It's a great way for people to learn more about shirts, save a bit of money. You win, we all win. If you're after newer shirts, as I said, there's some great accounts linked in the description that will share deals throughout the season to help you save the most money on new shirts. However, my biggest advice I can give, and it's a lesson that I've learned myself quite heavily this season in particular, if you love a shirt and it's new, it most likely will not sell out. I know that the Interthird shirt and the Roma Third shirt from last season were kind of exceptions to this rule, but bear in mind, shirts are so mass produced, there's so many shirts made that 99% of them will not sell out. And due to this, they will inevitably go on sale. So my main advice is, if you can wait, and you'll save yourself a decent amount of money on your shirts. An example of this right now is that I really love the entire collection for the new PSG 4th shirt. I love the shirt, I love even the tracksuit bottoms, I love the jacket. I love every single bit of it. But the shirt and the collection is so Marmite, and it's going to have been so mass produced that I know in a few months' time it will most likely be on sale and I can save myself a decent amount of money. Something I've learned, and it's something I definitely need to get better at in regards to these end of the season sales, is I have so many shirts that I love, I wanted massively, I don't wear them enough, and I really need to appreciate them more. So as a collector, I need to appreciate the shirts I have while these new shirts are full price, and then get them at the end of the season sale and realise I already have so many amazing shirts that I don't need to rush out and get these new shirts at full price. A recent example of this is this shirt. This shirt is PSG's away shirt from this season with Neymar on the back. And with a player name on the back, at the start of this season, this shirt was retailing for £85. I waited a few months and I got it in a sale with Neymar's name on the back for £43. So it is an example where waiting can be key. And if I'm going to talk about where I've done it well, I need to talk about where I did it badly. I picked up both these shirts for full price at the start of the season, paid 70 for that and 70 for that as soon as they both released. Could have got them both for around 40 quid. So try not to fall into the same trap. I don't think we can talk about buying shirts without talking about fake shirts though. Fake shirts are, if anything, becoming more and more common. How do you spot these? And how do you stop yourself from buying them? As I said before, I have made a full video covering this topic, but here are some quick tips for here as well. If you see a seller selling loads of retro shirts, they're all conveniently at the exact same price, they're all conveniently in different sizes, they're all conveniently 3 to 4 weeks delivery time, they're all conveniently got player names on the bag. Just avoid them. You'll see so many of these sites have random listings with all the same shirts for £30. There'll be a France 98 shirt, £30. A Fiorentina 94 shirt, £30. A bruised banana for £30. If you see sites like this, or sellers on eBay, sellers on Depop, or sellers on sites similar to this, avoid them. It's not worth the risk, it's not worth the hassle, and 99% of the time, these are fakes. Also, a caveat to the inevitable, I'm a collector, why can't I collect fake shirts? You just won't be able to sell these in the future if you want to. Like, you're buying a fake shirt for 30 quid, that shirt is worthless. Like, no one is going to want to buy your fake shirt off you in the future. For modern shirts like this, and this, there's also a really simple and great way to find out if your shirt is real or fake too. It's very simple as well. Adidas and Nike both have really simple product codes inside them, and this is how you can find out if your shirt is real or fake. Once you've found your product code, you're going to want to hop onto Google Images. Then all you're going to have to do once on Google Images is just search your product code. If you search the product code and the shirt you're looking to be real or fake comes up with images of that shirt, listings of that shirt, then you're in luck. That shirt is real. On the other side from this, maybe Google Images brings nothing up for the shirt that you've searched. Maybe it brings up images of a shirt that isn't anything like yours. If that's the case, then I'm sorry to report, your shirt's fake. People also ask me, Ellis, how do you wash your shirts? And personally, I use water. Sorry. To be completely transparent, I do just use a cold setting on the washing machine. I've never had any issues myself, but I know some more long-term collectors of shirts like to hand wash their older shirts in a bath or in buckets and stuff like that. But personally for me, I just put them in the washing machine on the coldest setting. Finally, storing shirts. I know a lot of people always say to me, Ellis, where do you keep all your shirts? Where do you package them away to? And I'm working on it, alright? It's a work in progress. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this has been quite a useful guide for you on how to start a football shirt collection, or maybe you've started collecting shirts just a bit after me and some of these tips will still be useful for you as well. If you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment on how your shirt collection is going so far. What shirts do you collect? Old shirts, new shirts? Maybe you collect shirts from one club only? Let me know in the comments section. As I said, there's some amazing Twitter accounts linked in the description too. Be sure to check them out. And also, as I said, subscribe for more football shirt content. I've been Ellis, and I'll see you very, very soon. At the end of your bed. Sorry, bye!